to share something with you. What we believe God is doing. God is about, I shouldn't say about, God is doing some things. He's setting some things in motion that we have never seen, but we're going to walk in it. There's some things we sense in the atmosphere that God is doing something. Something is being stirred. I don't know how many of you are feeling this, that there's something in the atmosphere. Something is about to come. I don't know what it is, but I know it's from God. And nobody with me? It's like I know that I know something. I can't put my finger on it, but I know it's coming. Some of the rabbis in Israel, they're saying they believe that Mashiach is here already. That's how tense it is, that they believe that the Messiah he's born already. He has been born. But I want to share something with you and to tell you that we are living in one of the greatest seasons in the life of this planet. One of the greatest seasons where we're going to see one of the greatest manifestations of the power of God. And the people that God is going to use is what's amazing. And when we say the people that God is going to use and what God is going to use, some of you are going to be amazed, because all of the things that God has deposited in you all of these years, God is just going to use it just like that. He's going to put you in positions, and it's just going to break out of you. You would recognize finally that you are the solution for many of the problems that exist around you. Anybody with me? And I'm just going to say this just to stir you up a little. I explaining to Pastor about the Jews going to the United States. Remember the Brazilians, when the Jews reached in Brazil, they were rejected. In the Northeast, they were rejected. And so that group of Jews, they went to New York. And of course, Muncie and so on were founded. But the Jews, they were not allowed to have businesses as others. So guess what they got involved in? They were the jesters, the clowns, and all of the entertainers. So they used entertainment, and that's how they got their money. Today, anybody know about Hollywood? I wonder what pressure we have been experiencing. Well, let me put it, the pressure that the Jewish people experience that pushed them in, the society pushed them into one thing. What one thing would it have been? Media. They developed media. They developed Hollywood. And that's the place where that really directs the world. Anybody? Information. They didn't know that the pressure that they were going through, God is putting information to teach the world on their hands. Anybody here? I can say we didn't use it wisely. I'm just saying that to say this. What are we not seeing now because of the pressure that's being placed on us? What are we not seeing in the future because of this pressure? What is God forming? What is God forming in the midst of this that will benefit the world tomorrow? Can we see beyond the now? Hello? So there are some people that the world is waiting on. And the people that the world is waiting on are people that has been under preparation. So, and I love that, because the idea even of the diamond is formed under pressure. Pearl is formed by irritation. And there are some things that's irritating you, and you push, and people push you into a particular box, and you don't know that box is God that wanted you in that box because of the future. Hello? It's because of the future. There's some things that God is doing that we don't understand right now. What we do right now is that we complain right now. But the right now is to put roots, try to understand. God, what are you doing? What season are we in? Hello, what season are we in? Is this God of yours, is he answering my prayer? Why are you not answering? Why is it looking as though you're not answering, you're not hearing me? What are you doing? I remember one guy walked into the synagogue in Argentina when I was there. His parents, his grandparents came out of Auschwitz, came out of the concentration camp. Actually, his parents, one of them came out. His grandparents, all of them, the whole family died. And so he walks into the synagogue and he's so mad. Now, he's an atheist. He said, I don't believe in God. God doesn't exist. And so all of the rabbis, they were there and they were saying, oh, he's throwing questions at them and they couldn't answer. And then I came out and he said, tell me, would God do something like this? If there's a God and you say, oh God, would he do that? I don't believe that God exists. I don't believe in the existence of God. Well, I said, all of those who went before, they lived to save you. I would tell you one of the benefits of what happened. It's very bad to say it this way, but one of the benefits is that Israel became a nation again. Hello? You're forced, because of the pressure, you're forced to do what? To unite. We united. We weren't united before, but because of that pressure, we united. Hello? Because of that pressure, agriculture has been reformed. Anybody here? Yes, technology has advanced because the people that got the most amount of pressure has the most amount of creativity. And so there's something that is about to happen that we are expecting God to do something, but God is also expecting us to do something. Can I take you for 5 minutes into the book of Hebrews chapter 2 and verse number 5. Let's start there. For unto the angels had he not put in subjection the world to come, whereof we speak, but one in a certain place testified, saying, what is he saying? One in a certain place, somebody in a certain place said. We know it's the angels that's speaking this. The angels said, Manos tish anthropos. I think that's what it says there in the Greek. What is man? That you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you what? That you visit him. The question is still being asked about you. Who are you? The angels looked at this piece of flesh with a spirit inside and said, watch this. We are pure spirit. We can just live in the presence of God. You have to visit the presence of God. And the angel said, what is man? That you are what? Say that again. Can I move from behind here a little? That you are what? You are mindful. Somebody say that again. Mindful. That I love that word. That word there is the word zakah. Somebody say with me zakah. Zakah means to remember. It means to recollect. Do you know that the name man, or male in Hebrew is that same word? The word male means to remember in Hebrew. So God, what is God saying? That what is man that what? The angel is saying, what is man that what? That you remember him. What do you mean with this? It means that God's thought of you came even before the angels. We are God's secret. Oh, nobody hear me. For the angels to ask, what is man? It would mean that God had kept us as his secret, because our name represents what? Our name means to remember. Angels, they are called messengers. God didn't call you a messenger. Oh. Anybody here? As a matter of fact, he does not give secrets to messengers. He only gives secrets to what? To friends. And not just friends, but what? Sons. The angels, they are still saying about you, who are you? Because they don't know the secret that God has locked up inside of you and that is about to break loose. And we are not just speaking about spiritual stuff here. If you are a lawyer, God is going to move you to create or to do something that no one else has ever done. Hello, if you are involved in what's it called, that food? The same thing, the arm that he said. The arm, even if you're involved in cooking arms, that God will, hello, innovation. He's going to change. Something has to change. You would stop complaining because God is doing something. What is man? Not even you knows exactly what you possess. And you say, oh, look at me. The fact that you're still alive means that you have something that belongs to me. Give it. What is man? And that goes to us too, because you know something, you're surprised. God will cause you to surprise yourself. This is the time that God's going to do that. He's going to cause you to surprise. The little boy with the five loaves, he surprised himself. He didn't know that in his hand he had the power to feed multitudes and also to have, what do you call that? It was 12 baskets after. He never thought of leftovers. Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little excited there. What is God doing? You're surprised. Oh, I'm in this situation. I'm locked in. Oh, the Egyptians coming. Oh, we have the sea. Oh, we have mountains. What are we going to do? Hello, march forward. Anybody here? March. The angels couldn't do that. You can do it. Hello. The angels couldn't do it, but you can do it. What is man? Why would God use you with all those defects that you have? The angel said, look, we are pure. We are in your fire. We are, whoa. But why would I use you? God sees beyond the now. God already saw your end. God is more interested in you walking into your future and receiving your eternal reward than you about yourself. You're thinking about yourself. Hello? Anybody here? What is man that thou, that what? You're mindful of him. What do you mean by that? When you say mindful in Hebrew, what you're saying there are some things that needs to be accomplished in particular seasons. And I am bringing to memory what you're supposed to do now. Why? When I bring it to the forefront of my mind and I speak it, it comes into manifestation. In other words, there are some things that God did not create, that he did not make, but he created it, but he's waiting for us to start speaking it, because as we speak it, it would be formed. What is man? And he says with this, what is man? He says, I put all things under whose what? What do you mean by that? I place all things under whose authority? Under your authority. You all always remember the church, the Pentecostal. They would say, let's trample the devil under our feet. And they had all the different kind of songs. You all remember them? Do you remember them? You remember the song? And the aerobics. You do? You remember that? And after you finish, you still had to pay the bill? Look what he said when he said under your feet. The centurion, he said, just speak the word. And Yeshua, he said, just speak the word and my servant would be healed. Yeshua said, I've never seen such great faith. But he's just explaining authority. The sons of God are those that the angels say, oh, what is man that you are mindful of him? The son of man. Why did you give him authority over all the things that you made? Come on, anybody here? This is what God is saying to us. After this Pentecost that passed, he's saying it is time that we take dominion. Hello, take dominion, take responsibility for what I have called you for and to. Take dominion. Become a duke. Break out of the big house, the great house. Break out of the government of that house. Move out of the great house into and walk through your Red Sea. Your mind must be, I'm ready to what? I'm ready for the journey. I'm ready to migrate. I'm ready to move. It's movement. We have stayed in this place long enough. Hello, we have looked at the promised land. We have looked at it. We have seen the giants. We have done all of that. But now we're praying still. Oh Lord, please help us with the giants. No, the giants, they are. Anybody here? The giant. What is the giant? The giant in your life may be that business that you have been thinking about doing. What's the giant? Somebody help me. What's the giant? What's the giants that you're facing? The giants, they're afraid of you without even fighting. You know what they're afraid of? They're afraid of your God. Hello, because they heard what your God did in Egypt. Oh my God, you came into this thing with a testimony. The demons know you. They knew exactly what God did in Egypt, in your Egypt, to bring you out. They suffered. As a matter of fact, you thought you just came out of the kingdom of the enemy just like that and got baptized. Hallelujah. No, a whole war went on. You got pulled out of that thing. And no devil couldn't do anything. All things. That situation that you're going through, that circumstance that you're going through, you can turn it around. All things can turn around because of you. Behold, I give unto you power over all the powers of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall hurt you. You take authority now. Ain't nobody hearing that. Whoa. This is Joshua. This is Joshua now. This is Joshua. And that's the promised land. You know, long Moses said we're going to get that land. You know, long, and we have been here on the mountain so long. So many promises, so many training. So we have been going through it over and over, rehearsing, and nobody moves. And then God comes up and he says, hey! because you have not gone this way before. What is man